How Trump's tariffs impacted U.S. economic growth in 2025. GDP surges unexpectedly. Here's a twist no one predicted. The U.S. economy just defied expectations by roaring back to life, right as Donald Trump's tariffs were hitting their stride. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this growth a true sign of strength, or are we being misled by the numbers? Let's break it down. Federal data revealed that the U.S. economy grew at a 3% annualized rate in the 3 months ending June 2025. A dramatic turnaround from a negative 0.5% contraction in the first quarter. This surge, officials say, was fueled by surging consumer spending, a lifeline for economic activity. Yet, critics argue that Trump's tariffs might be playing a sneaky role in these stats. And this is the part most people miss. The way GDP is calculated can distort the picture. The formula subtracts imports to focus on domestic production, but Trump's tariffs have warped that math. When companies rushed to stockpile goods before tariffs kicked in, imports spiked, dragging down Q1 GDP. Now, with fewer imports in Q2, the GDP numbers look artificially inflated. The Commerce Department itself admitted. This growth mainly reflects a drop in imports, which are subtracted from GDP. So, is the economy really thriving, or are we just seeing a statistical illusion? The unemployment rate remains near historic lows, and job growth, though slower than before, still feels robust. Inflation has crept up slightly, but stays below pre-Trump levels. Yet, consumer sentiment took a nosedive after Trump's April Liberation Day tariffs, sparking fears of a spending slowdown. But here's the twist. Sentiment has rebounded for 2 straight months as Trump scaled back some tariffs, suggesting households are adapting. Meanwhile, the Federal Reserve is on the edge of its seat. With 97% of investors betting rates will stay steady, the Fed has no immediate pressure to cut them, despite the GDP fireworks. Chair Jerome Powell hinted at a wait-and-see approach, calling the economy solid, despite all the chaos. But let's ask the hard questions. Are these tariffs a win for growth, or are they masking deeper vulnerabilities? Could the current resilience crumble if global trade tensions escalate? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Trump's tariffs are the real economic savior, or is this a house of cards waiting to fall?